Non. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
She'll be Cupid, you're a real mean guy. I like to clip your wings so you can fly. I'm in love with Mr. Crying Shame, and I know that you're the one to blame. Hey, set me free. She'll be Cupid, stop picking on me.
Back in the day, I would force my sister to be my model because that's how badly I wanted to be a photographer. Like, sis, if you're watching this, you can tell them how I used to make you pose and all that kind of stuff. And we literally do like full-on photo shoots in our bedroom. But now it's becoming real. I finally got myself a camera. I've talked about this before, and I'm actually doing photography. One misconception about me is that I love being photographed. Okay, don't get me wrong, I do love being photographed, but I do prefer being on the other side of the camera. One odd thing, I've always been surrounded by people who hate being photographed. Like, my literal dream is to meet someone who loves being photographed. Like, I would not get tired of just taking videos and photographs of them. However, I am pretty nervous of starting this whole photography thing in winter because the sun is hardly out and it sunsets very, very quickly. But it's okay, that is where the editing process begins. It just makes everything better. First, I need me some coffee. I am obsessed with coffee, and it is because of my husband and also the French culture. When I was in high school, I used to judge people who drink coffee. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, there's so much caffeine. But now that is what I'm drinking it for the caffeine, so that I literally wake up. But normally the French have their coffee in the morning with like something sweet, and I'm not a sweet tongue person. Like, I do not like sweet things, so I just rather have a coffee, and obviously not too strong because I will never be that girl. It's gonna have to have milk. So I'm just gonna go and sit down and drink this coffee because I didn't want to drink it like in the boulangerie. Boulangerie means like bakery, and there's like thousands of them in France. Like, that is like the tradition. Like, they eat a croissant and they have their coffee, and that is it. Can you hear me speak now? Because last time, like, there was no sound coming out. But anyway, today I brought a backpack. I don't have a handbag. I brought a backpack because I have things to carry and I want to be comfortable. And last time I was here, like, my bag broke because my friends know this. Like, I am a hoarder when it comes to like carrying things. Like, I carry so much stuff, and it's actually a problem. Like, what's in my bag right now is my gym clothes because I'm planning to go to the gym later on today. And I also have like my tablet. I have my notebook for the time because I'm gonna go to the library after as well. Right now I'm kind of waiting for a client because I'm a photographer, guys. Like, I'm taking this thing seriously now. I really want to be a professional photographer. So in the meantime, I've been asking people to have free photo shoots with me. So like, we meet up and I take photos of them just to create my profile. You know, you gotta have, you know, something to show that you are a photographer, you know. So I'm also practicing as well. So I'm meeting up with someone, with a client today, and I'm gonna be photographing them. So in the meantime, so I'm gonna really make sure that today is used because where I live, they're fixing the electricity. So that's why I chose today to actually go out and do everything that I need to do in town. We're not gonna have electricity for like 7 hours, so they told us ahead of time. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna not be at home and like do everything I need to do in the city. So today is a busy day, but like, yeah, I am feeling warm and ready to begin this day. Do you guys like my nails? I really like the color. I feel like it just goes with my skin. So I started messing around with the settings again because when you're indoors and outdoors, like, it be different. There's a whole lot of things you need to learn, you know, my focusing and all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to do that before meeting up with the client because I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing when I finally like met him. Anyway, I finally got to the library and had to do some planning because if you're a content creator, there's so much planning that you need to do, especially someone like me who can't like afford to like pay people to do like editing for me. I have to plan it out for myself when I'm going to be able to do that, and also some ideas, and also which platform I want to focus on, because right now it's been pretty difficult to focus on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. So I'm kind of thinking to just focus on YouTube, and also checking out my hair because it was the first time I did some hitless rollers and I didn't think it came out too bad, although my hair is looking frizzy. but you gotta do what you gotta do. But let me tell you something, thinking about ideas, especially for TikTok, is so difficult. But anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta try. Thank goodness today's weather is doing good, because my worst fear was to bring this client on and then have clouds. But anyway, it was fine. So we started at the beach, so we have our stuff there, and I had him like change into different outfits. And this was my first photo shoot with someone that has some sort of experience in photography or like being photographed. Right after that, we went to the buildings, because I do like to take like headshots where there's just clear buildings. You know, France is beautiful, so I had to take that opportunity. It's just a vlog of my day today, what I'm doing. Yeah, he has just asked like why I'm taking a video of us walking. But it's okay, he said he was cool with it. So after the shoot, I was absolutely exhausted, but I still needed to decide whether I want to go to the gym or not. I have not been there for a minute, and that is money going down the drain. Not only that, the gym from where I am, or the gym that I subscribe to, is in another city. Well, like 15 minutes away with public transport, but you know, the whole effort of it. But I had to think of my goals, where I want to be in the next 6 months, and that, honey, I'm gaining weight like crazy, and I've just been struggling to like have mobility. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go. I am now going to the gym, which I have not been in a while. It's like my gym, right? But like in a different location. So it's gonna be interesting and different.
You call yourself a free spirit, a wild thing, and you're terrified somebody's gonna stick you in a cage. Maybe you're already in that cage. You built it yourself.
Let me just get this out for everybody to know. I hate Google Maps. See how tired I am? Tell me why it told me to walk like 1 kilometer where I could have just walked 3 steps to the gym. But anyway, we finally arrived, and it is so much bigger than the one I usually go to. And one thing I love is an empty gym, of which this was. I think there were about 5 people and like 2 instructors, because I literally don't know how to use these machines, okay? But first things first, I stopped by doing a little bit of walking. I didn't do too much because I had just been walking 3 kilometers before, and I was not about to do that again. But usually if I don't like walk a lot, like all day, and then I go to the gym, I walk for about 10 kilometers, yeah, and then I start doing other things. Right after that, I went to the bicycle thing. Hey, I forgot what it's called, and I have one at home, and I've not touched that thing in a minute. Like after a while, like your bum starts to hurt, so I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing that. So why does my gym where I go to doesn't like have any mirrors? Like here there are mirrors everywhere, and I love that about this gym. And I had to go with the muscles, okay, because I really do want to have like biceps and like, you know, look like I can punch somebody, but like, yeah, it'd be hard. And this gym also has like a place for boxing. Yeah, I tried and realized that, yeah, it's not for me. Like I could hardly push that thing. Like to my surprise, back when I was like in South Africa, I used to go to this club, like this kids type of club, and they would teach us boxing. So I don't know why I don't know anything about boxing. I was there for the wrong reasons. But I was a dancer. I used to also go there for like dancing. Like if you know me, like from back then, like I was a dancer, and my dancing skills have been depleting. I've been catching myself like losing beat. But what I used to have is my stretching abilities and my flexibility, but like the rhythm is not rhythming. I promise y'all, like I've just lost it. That's the thing with dance. Like if you don't practice, like your rhythm and sound just goes off. So since I'm seeing this gym is pretty big, I might be going there pretty often to kind of like just practice listening to music and actually going to the beat, you know? Okay, we're done, and I did not bring any extra makeup products, so this is how my face was looking after all that exercising, which is not so bad. And thanks to the new foundation that I've been using from Lancome, it's really good. Like it has stayed on, the powder as well. I'm impressed. It is now 4:45. I know you can't see it, but it's just 4:45, and I started creating content about 1 p.m. so I am tired. I've made about 20 videos for TikTok. This is a new strategy that I'm trying, but like we'll see how that goes. Before I was actually filming, I got a package. I got skincare. Y'all know I love skincare. So this skincare is from a brand called NYASHA. It is a Korean brand. So they sent me 3 products that I have to make a video for, and they said that I should test the products like on my skin, on my hand first. So you know what, we don't get any reactions, stuff like that, and I think that's really good when it comes to skincare. Always patch test. So that's what I'm gonna do now, so that tomorrow when I'm fresh I can film it and have like ideas, because right now I'm pretty worn down, like I'm tired. But like I love the packaging of it. It's so like clean. I'm not gonna open it now because I want to do like a whole like opening video type of thing, you know, for extra content. So that is what I'm gonna film right now, then show you guys. So after about like 5 hours of just speaking in front of the camera to yourself, that's literally how it looks like. Your mouth literally goes dry and you just like can't anymore, which is why I've kind of gone back to vlogging, because it's like, okay, I'm just filming, I don't have to speak to the camera as well. Like the speaking is just for TikTok, and then everything else I'm just kind of like quiet and like speaking when I'm free. Like right now I'm just on my couch literally just speaking, and also that is for some UGC content just for myself, for like another TikTok account that I have, where it's just little aesthetic stuff, you know, just opening up packages and stuff like that, and which looks really good on camera. So I love doing that as well. And with that as well, you don't have to like speak as much. All the people care about is showcasing the brand. So if you do know what UGC is, it's basically user generated content. You are just making, you don't have to show your face, but like you're just showing the product, how it's used, all that kind of stuff, and you send it directly to the brand. You don't have to post it on your account, which is the one thing that I do, where yes, I get products, but like I'm not posting them on my account. Sometimes I do just for extra content, but like I'm not paid to post on my account. So I just send the brand the video and it's done with me. It has nothing to do with me, and then that's done. Look how pretty this looks. I'm literally so excited to use this. And then the third one, the actual retinol that I'm going to be using, the main focus of this whole thing. Yeah. I'm literally creasing right now. Like this makeup has been on the entire day. But look how pretty this looks. Okay, I have so much to clean up right now. And I also have to wash my face and all that kind of stuff. So come with us to get some dinner. I didn't feel like cooking, he didn't feel like cooking. So what's the best way? Pizza is the best way. And also my cat hates being held. She feels like she's trapped. So the thing is, I prefer the already made pizza. Like I do like to make pizza, but sometimes I just want like the already made one. I don't have to do all that. So I was just watching my series, and I am a series repeater, okay? I'm watching Suits again, and I'm not tired of it. I love seeing Meghan Markle on it, and I might also be watching it for the main characters, if you know what I mean. And I'm also watching 3 other series at the same time. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? Exactly. And as I was watching my series, my husband was making his pizza, watching his series, which is Naruto. But I'll give him this, my husband really does make really good pizza. I don't know where he learned to, but he will make you a mean pizza. You should get paid for it. We've been thinking about starting a business, but like, yeah, he can make pizza. Whoa. And if you were wondering, is that too big for one person? Is that too big for 2 people? Yes, it is. Did he finish it? No, he did not. Did I try to help him? Yes, I did, and could not finish it because the pizza is also very thick, and we just ended up eating the rest of it the next day. No. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? don't have a lot of storage space in our bathroom, so I thought it's about time to actually get some storage space, because it's like product and random things that are just like on the floor, like on the corner, where it's like, where are you supposed to be? I think we need to find a place for you. And the little basket that I want wasn't actually available. There was only one of that, and I needed two to kind of match. And yes, it's important whether it matches with the rest of the furniture or not. And then I found this gray one, which I thought would just be washed out, so I found the one that's the color black. And in case you hadn't noticed, I'm gonna say this again, this shop called Action, I think it's all around Europe. I'm not sure if it's in Americas or like in Africa, but like this shop is like everything that you could ever like just want, like right there, like, and everything's such a low price, because I think that most of the stuff is just like things from the United States, because they're in English, and a lot of products here in France are actually like in French, like everything is in French, but here things are actually in English, so I'm guessing that they're literally imported. It's the place you go when you are a broke person, of which I am. It's just so convenient. Like, it has everything that you wouldn't find anywhere else in France. Like, it has Vaseline. Like, you'd be surprised, but a lot of shops here in France don't have Vaseline or like coconut oil or just like random things that you like casually need for a cheaper price. Like, they'll have like press-on nails for like $1, or not $1, €1, of which that's kind of like the same as you would get like online on Shein, of which if you go into an actual shop here, it would be like €7 or like €10, of which that is too much. And my husband obviously had to get a baguette. It is never too late to get a baguette here. You can get it at night, you can get it in the morning, but like, turns out it's very important for my husband, and he needs it to eat with his special cheese that smells. But anyway, I am all barefaced, and I'm really liking how my skin is looking, but now that I'm looking back, it's not looking so cute. The camera was lying to me that day. But as I said in my previous video, now I'm not even sure if I posted this video on TikTok or actually on my YouTube channel, but I was like, you know what, you need to learn how to go outside without makeup, without your wig, you know, just your bare face, just to be comfortable with who you are and be confident in yourself. Our last stop was this shop, because I was feeling like fish today, and I wanted to make a video of me making the fish, but the one time I made a video of myself cooking, I got roasted so bad that I needed to delete the video. Like, everybody was commenting like, everybody's so creative, like under my video. It was so bad. I was like, nope, I'm never gonna cook. So I was just gonna buy the food, but like, you are never gonna see me make a cooking video of where you can see what I'm cooking. Unless it's like a sandwich, I'm not making a cooking video. And that's my husband staring at the cheese, because he is too obsessed. Like, I don't get it. In fact, in 2020, I was invited to some sort of camp thing, and I had just come to France, right? So I didn't really know anything about cheese. Like, the only thing that I knew about cheese was cheddar cheese, and the one that I could buy for like 50 cents, like in rands in South Africa, where you could just buy it and put on your bread, and that's it. All this other green stuff, I had no idea. So after like everybody was like finished eating, cheese was the dessert, and everyone was like, yeah, try it. And I felt so pressured. Like, I didn't understand it, but like now I kind of do. But like, it's still like a foreign thing to me to just like eat a block of cheese like on its own. It's just kind of random. But anyway, we got our fish. So much variety over here. Unfortunately, the one that we did want wasn't available, and we had no choice but to buy the one with the actual stuff inside, and I don't like it because they are deciding for me what kind of spice I want, of which it's different. You know, it has a different taste. There was all garlics and stuff inside. Like, no, please don't. Like, I just want some curry and some chicken. No, not chicken. But like my spice, if you get what I'm trying to say. But anyway. Okay. Today, my friend wanted to go to the Christmas market, and before that, we had to do some shopping for broke people, where we look at stuff and judge it, knowing very well that we cannot afford or even have an opinion on all this type of things. And what's funny, this wasn't even a high-end shop. This is H&M. But what is also more funny is that back when I was in South Africa, I was broke. I was the brokest of the brokest. H&M was high-end luxury for me, but now that I'm here, H&M is like a regular shop, like it's the bare minimum, and I'm still trying to get used to that. But anyway, the shop had so many nice stuff that I looked at and that I'm planning to buy the next time that I have money. And can we also talk about how this store has 3 stories, and it's it's so big you can get lost in it. Like, it's also very beautiful, I must say. Like, look at those lights. And I remember one time when I was in South Africa, I was trying to pursue modeling. Yeah, I've really been everywhere and tried everything, and I sent them like an email. I was like, yeah, I want to be a model. And they were like, no, we only get professional models that are like with an agency. And then I tried to go to an agency and they were like, no, you're too short and fat. So there's that. And one thing I'm gonna do is cut my hair spontaneously. This is a wig. I think in one of my vlogs or whatever videos back there, I got this wig. I did a whole like thing, or probably did not because it was too embarrassing. But anyway, I cut that wig because it was not doing well. I cut it pretty badly, I guess, and you can see the wig is not good quality. But anyway, let's go to the Christmas market. That is the reason why we're here. This is the Nice Center. There is just so many people over here and it's looking beautiful. The day is absolutely gorgeous, and there were way too many soldiers out here. But anyway, there was a whole line and a whole searching thing. It felt like I was back at immigration, like the trauma was back in order to get in, because apparently last year something happened, so they're very strict with the people that come in. They're searching everything, like metal detectors, all that kind of stuff, all that to get in. But the place was absolutely amazing. There were all these little shops that you can shop in, everything being sold, food. This is like the dream place of like a French person that loves cheese and also someone that loves beer, because they were having shops where they have like I don't know, I guess like the best beer you could ever have. I don't really know how beer is measured to like its goodness, but they had all of that. They also had a live band. One thing France is gonna do is have a live band that everyone can just go to. Like, you don't have to pay anything, you can just watch them, or just singers in general. They have like singers in restaurants. It's just so beautiful. And I saw this thing, I don't know what it's called, but it's something that I've always seen in movies when I was young and would always want to go to. I think one day I'm gonna try it. I know I'm a full-grown adult, but I'm gonna try. After wandering around the shops, we got hungry, so we got something to eat. These were the best potatoes that I've ever eaten. And as you can see, the chips on the side, those are actually sliced potato. Obviously chips are sliced potatoes, but they did it right there, so there was no like processing. Yet you could see them actually slicing the potatoes into becoming chips. So that was an amazing experience, very tasty. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And then finally it was time to go home, and you would not believe that we walked all the way around and turned into circles. All that. See how I can't even find words? That is how we couldn't find our way back home. That's how I couldn't find my way back to where I'm supposed to take my little tram thing so that I can go home. But all in all, this is how much I ended up walking. It got dark very, very quickly, and thanks to my bus, which just takes so long, finally got to the place where I'm supposed to meet my husband and finally go home.
You call yourself a free spirit, a wild thing, and you're terrified somebody's gonna stick you in a cage. Baby, you're already in that cage. You built it yourself.
So I was extremely exhausted, and my husband could see that I was extremely exhausted, and just like cooking would just be a no-no. So we decided to go get Asian food. And obviously, you know that is my favorite place. We go to the Asian buffet, but one thing that we did is not sit down. We got these little packages, these little containers to get how much ever we want or how much could fill in it. And then we just found out that it's actually cheaper to do that. I don't know why we've been just going there and sitting and not eating enough, because there's only so much you can put in your stomach. But if you get to carry it home, you can put as much and also eat it the next day. So that is the best discovery. Good morning, guys. I am extremely exhausted. as my cat, and I don't want to do anything today. I really don't. And I need to do my hair, and that is going to be the next video. This is how my hair is looking. It's dirty, it's crusty, it needs to be washed. So that is what you're going to see in my next video, my whole hair routine as a 4C girly. So see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming here and watching my vlog. This has been 25 minutes. This is a new record for me. I think this is the longest video except for the other one. But like, yeah, thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Bye.